Hi guys, Alvaro here. Hope this video finds you very well. And today I want to talk about something a little bit different than what I've been talking over the last week. As you probably know, if you follow my videos, I've been talking about BG wealth sharing. And I started like 4 weeks ago, very excited. And throughout this time, I was recording a video a day, showing my progress, only to realize it was a scam, only to realize I made a mistake, I was fooled. It wasn't a smart decision to take. So I'm trying to move on from that. But something that has come up as well, some people have been asking me was, so what do I do now after BG Wealth? What do you do? And so forth. Now, I want to cover 5 business models that I have personally tried myself. And hopefully that can give you some idea of things that you could try. The important thing to know before I start is that really, I have been 27 years in business, online business, network marketing since 1999. And it's something I have learned since then is that in order to make money online, you have to somehow provide value to other people. You cannot make money just by clicking your fingers. And that's why crypto scams are so popular, because they offer a way to make money easily. Just put some money, wait for daily returns. And unfortunately, that is a path of destruction, basically. And the most unfortunate thing is that many people have put life savings on the line and they lost it in BG Wealth, as an example. But there are many other crypto Ponzi schemes going on, and it will keep on coming. All right. That's why a few days ago I created a crypto scam toolkit that you can find down below this video. There is no charge for it. It's free. There is not even a need to download it. You can click a button and you can get access to the PDF, right? And you don't have to opt in into my email list. You can have it and share it if you like it. So I put that, trying to help other people to avoid the scams in the future, to know how to evaluate a crypto program, although I still sustain pretty much 100% of them are scams. But anyway, so today, just to cut to the chase, I want to show you 5 business models I've done myself, give you my opinion, and hopefully that will help you. So the first one I want to talk about is something very simple: freelancing. Freelancing is basically offering your services to other people and getting paid for it. There are many sites. 2 of them that I would recommend is Fiverr.com, Fiverr.com, and the other one is Upwork, right? Those are probably the 2 most popular freelancing sites. Now, if you have any particular skill, knowledge, you can pretty much make a gig and start getting orders from people that wants to have your service. Now, you can go for, I particularly like Fiverr. I used to sell things over there. One of the simplest gigs I used to do is to do a background remover, right? I did it many years ago, probably 10 years ago, if no more. And at the time, some people were paying me to remove the background of pictures. And it was a job that was taking me literally 1 minute, right? I was getting paid $5 for 1 minute work. That's not too bad. But anyway, moving on, what you can do is go to Fiverr.com, start checking all the gigs that are available. And if you see something that resonates with you that you know you can do, then you can start creating your gig, right? I'm not going to go into details what you need to do, how to create a gig or anything like that. I just want to give you the principle, the idea, because you might find that you are skillful in 2 or 3 things. Maybe you know how to create videos. Maybe you know how to create YouTube thumbnails. Perhaps you are good with AI. You can, there are so many skills. And there are things so simple, depending where you live, where, for example, you could create a gig saying, I will say happy birthday For example, I live in Barcelona. I could create a gig where I could say, I will say happy birthday to so and so from La Sagrada Familia, one of the churches that everybody that comes wants to look at, right? Or if you're in New York, you could do any gig that says, I will say happy birthday. I will make some silly dance in front of the Liberty statue. So there are gigs are you have to have a skill, and others that can be plain silly and crazy, but you still get paid for. So that's something you can explore. Just do some kind of freelancing job. All right, just look at yourself, look what you can do and offer to other people. That's the key. If you can offer some value to other people, they will pay you in return. Remember, the only way to make money online and anywhere in life, really, it's when you offer value. Think about it. When you go and buy groceries, yes, you need to eat. You are getting some value for your money, right? When those of you that wants to buy an iPhone and buy an iPhone, you obviously something triggering you the need or the want to buy an iPhone, right? You feel you're getting some value. Anything you do is an exchange of value for your money, okay? So that's the first one, freelancing, exchange your expertise, your skills for money. The second one, which I did very successfully actually, for almost 10 years was e-commerce. And one of the easiest part of e-commerce I was doing was dropshipping. Dropshipping, if you don't know what it is basically you place ads or you have your own internet shop where you advertise products that you don't actually have yet. Once you get an order, then you go to the supplier, you buy the product, and you send it to your customer. So in other words, you're getting paid before you send the product. For example, and I did that quite a bit. For example, if you're selling, I don't know, these vitamins, right? This is apple cider, I think it's in English. If you sell this for $20, right, on your website, when someone places the order and pays you $20, now you've got $20 in your hand. But then what you do is you go online, you go to your supplier, perhaps on Amazon. I'm not giving you hints. On Amazon, this must be on sale for $10. Now you go to Amazon, place the order, and place the address of the customer that bought it from you for $20. You send it to them. So they pay you 20, you spend 10, you keep the difference. That's basically drop shipping. Now, they say drop shipping is dead. That is not true. But what I will say, at least in my experience, I stopped doing it 6 years ago, is that you're going to have to put the time, right? You can make a ton of money, but you definitely need to work hard. I mean, I spent almost 10 years and I was working 16, 17, 18 hours a day. I didn't have a day off, ever. I didn't have a holiday for 10 years. It was crazy, and it almost cost me my health, right? And that's with 2 kids, wife, family. Obviously, there were some days that for family events or whatever, or kids' commitments to sports activities or whatever, that day I was working very little, only 6, 7, 8 hours. That was a short day for me. So you got to be prepared to put the hours. Now, maybe now it's a little bit different with AI and all the technology that has come up since I stopped doing it. But still, it's a business that you're going to have to get involved. Because if you do it on your own without delegating the jobs, you're going to have to deal with product research, selling the products, doing the customer service, dealing with problems with customers, and so forth. And also, if you get to a certain level, like it happened to me, you start getting issues with payment processors like PayPal, right? I'm not going to go into details, but they blocked my account with a lot of money in it, and I didn't do anything wrong. But because my turnover from 1 month to another increased 40%, they told me that was a red flag, and they wanted to make sure everything I was doing was legit and I was actually sending the products to my customers. Crazy stuff. They F up my business big time. So you gotta be careful with those things. If you do low volume, don't worry. But when you start getting to some interesting figures, right, you're gonna get into trouble, or you could get into trouble, right? So choose carefully. The other one I want to talk about that I started learning over 2 years ago, was trading, traditional trading. You sit in front of the computer, in front of some graphs, you trade. I did specialize in Tesla. I used to trade Tesla, day trading. I'm telling you something, it's not for the faint-hearted, right? Also, if you want, for this particular, for Tesla, I needed to be at home between 3:30 p.m. my time till about 6-7 p.m. to take the trades, and probably could spend 2 days without taking any trade at all because I didn't find the right moment to enter the market. So again, it is time you can spend on the computer on looking at graphics, searching for the sentiment of the market to see what happens and when you can enter the market. And sometimes you can do the right thing and you lose. So for me, trading is 95% a mental game, because when you do the thing right and you expect the price to go up, for example, and you can see it going down, let me tell you, when money's on the line, you're going to start getting nervous. So it's not my top recommendation. I would say to people, if you want to do trading, do it once you've got either a stable job that you get an income, or you have a business that is running well, and use your extra time to do your trading, at least to begin with. There are other things, I'm not going to go much in detail, which are prop firms. These are firms that will actually not really lend you, but let's call it that way. They will lend you their money after you pass an exam for you to trade with their money. The good thing is, any earnings you make, they're going to give you 80 to 90% of that money, at least in Spain. That's what I didn't manage to do it actually. I'm still working on it though. But they will give you 80, 90% of the profits. They keep 10 or 20%. And if you lose the account, you won't lose anything. So it's a great way, once you learn how to do it properly, to make good money using someone else's money. All right. But not recommended for the faint-hearted, or this is only my opinion, by the way, no financial advice. I would say have a job with a regular income or a business with a regular income and use that on the side. And maybe if it goes very well for you, then you can quit your job or business or whatever. The fourth thing and the fifth, the last two ones are probably my favorites. So the fourth one is affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is something I've been doing for donkey years, many years. And if you don't know what it is, affiliate marketing is basically recommending someone else's product or services and getting paid a commission every time you make a sale of that product or service. As simple as that. There are many companies out there. I mean, many well-known companies have affiliate programs. So, for example, Amazon, right? They've got an affiliate program where you can become an Amazon associate and you can promote their products, and they'll pay you a very small commission based on what you sell. But there are many other opportunities out there. I can give you some examples. And something that is working very well nowadays, which I've done and I stopped it recently for other reasons, is becoming a TikTok shop affiliate, becoming part of the TikTok shop creator program. How does that work? Well, basically, there is more to it than what I'm going to explain. You need to build depending on which country you are. For example, in Spain, I needed to build a following of at least 10,000 members. There are ways to do that. And once you do it, you can apply to become part of the creator program. Creator program, right? And what it is basically, once you have done some videos for a period of time, shops will start contacting you to send you free products, free samples for you to do videos, and any sales you make on those videos, they're going to pay you a commission. Once things go well, sometimes they're going to take your own videos, they run promotion, they run spending money on your videos, and still you get paid on the commissions that you make on the sales that you make. So that's a very nice little business. I'm gonna give you an example of products I've been getting. I'm not aiming to promote these products here, obviously, because it's only in Spain that people can buy them from my shop. But toothpaste, right? As I was showing you here, the apple cider, these very famous things for your teeth, to whiten your teeth, they don't work. Some Silogit products, supplements, and some more. Actually, a massager that goes very well when I come back from my jiu-jitsu and MMA classes. When I come with Spain, that's a massager that they send me also for free to promote it, and so forth. So that's something that you can look into if you're looking to make some money. You just create, I'm telling you my secret, you create 15-second videos, right? Very quickly. You just tell something to stop the scrolling. You tell them there is an offer. Click down below in the orange card, and you create 20 a day and check the results. That's something you can think about. Finally, we've got MLMs, network marketing. Now, before the naysayers, stop it. Do not even get me started, right? Do not say this is a pyramid. I started network marketing in 1999 with my first company. I was there for 7 years. Network marketing is like affiliate marketing, but in multiple levels. Not only you get paid on products or services that you sell, not only you get a commission on that, but you get paid a commission on a small commission on the people you refer to the company, right? It is a thank you commission from the company by bringing more salespeople, basically. So anyway, I joined a very good company in the UK, amazing company. But the biggest piece, or the biggest thing I learned wasn't about selling. I didn't learn about selling. What I did learn is about marketing, mindset, motivation. Those 7 years were incredible. I made some money. I managed to go full time eventually, but I didn't really make a great deal of money. What I did is I made amazing contacts. I met amazing people that are very, very famous in the network marketing, affiliate marketing world. I made great contacts and I learned a ton. I was very young, well, in my 20s. So I would say this, with network marketing, the other side is there are very, very few good network marketing companies. A ton of them, absolutely rubbish. And why not? I'm going to give you examples of companies that I think are very good in the network marketing industry and that I am a part of, even though I don't actually actively promote it. For example, Live Good. For me, the best one. Why? Because they've got a product that is, they've got the best products in the world, basically, at the best prices. They're called Live Good. I'm not going to give you my link or anything like that, okay? I'm part of it, and I've promoted it in the past, but I'm happy. I'm a happy customer, and that's why I'm still a member after 3.5 years. Show you some of the products I take. Things like, these are amino acids. These are some electrolytes for when I do exercise. My vitamin D. What else do I have here? Reds. That's for men. My creatine as well. And I've got another one I don't reach, which is Super Greens. So I'm a happy customer. I don't actively promote it, but I love the company. This is a great company to be in, Live Good. Another company is very good. And again, I kind of promote it. I'm going to be promoting it more. It's Got Backup. Got Backup. That company, basically, they offer a very good service, which I have, which is digital insurance. Most people need to have a place where they can save all their pictures or all their videos. So they've got a service that you get 6 terabytes for $9.97. I am an affiliate. If you want to join me, let me know. I'll send you the link, right? But you can find it online and you can join someone else if you want to. That's not a problem. I'm just being sincere with what I use. So what I will say to you, if you're interested in network marketing or affiliate marketing, which are very close together, is never ever promote any company where you are not using the product or you're not investing yourself or using the service. Everything I've ever promoted, I use the product or use the service, and I am a happy customer. I'm a happy customer of Live Good. I'm a happy customer of Got Backup. I'm a happy customer of Lead Sleep, my number one tool online. And if you check the links below, you will see that those pages are created with Lead Sleep. They host my images, they host my PDFs, they host my email list. They do the whole lot at a very, very affordable price. So I love that internet tool. I love it. And I'm happy to promote it because I'm using it. So I think you get what I'm coming from. You don't want to promote anything you're not personally using. That's called hypocrisy or being a hypocrite, right? And unfortunately, in this day and age, I see so many people promoting things they don't even use, right? As an example, I get many messages on Telegram or Facebook from people, and again, I'm going to say it again, I don't care. And I don't have anything against these people because I've got friends there, but Nigerian people, many people from Nigeria. And if you're from Nigeria, you freaking know this. I get contacted a ton of time with fake profiles, maybe you are too, with fake profiles promoting Ponzi schemes. And oftentimes I've managed to speak to them a couple of times. And it all comes down to they are promoting that Ponzi scheme, oftentimes knowing it's a Ponzi. Oftentimes they haven't invested any money in that company. They're just promoting it to get a dirty affiliate commission. Guys, never do that. I highly recommend affiliate marketing and network marketing. And again, for those of you that think it's a pyramid, you don't know what you're talking about. It as simple as that. I've been in this industry for 27 years. Nobody's going to discuss with me what is a pyramid and why network marketing is a pyramid, all that nonsense that you can find online. Because even ChatGPT, I believe, sometimes will confuse what is one thing, what's the other. Pyramids are illegal, period. Network marketing companies, the legit ones, are absolutely fine. So any comments about that, I won't even answer them, right? Because it annoys me. It annoys me the ignorance of some people that are unwilling to do research, and they're not even in the industry to know from the inside exactly how things work. Guys, I've known some of the top guys in the network marketing industry over the last 20 odd years. And if something I can tell you is a legitimate business model. And again, I'm not here to give you any links or anything. I'm just telling you what my experience has been. And there are people making an absolute fortune. Not everybody succeeds on that? No, of course not. Not everybody succeeds. A small percentage. But it's worth to try because the income, the sky's the income, or the income you can make, we could say that the sky is the limit. That's what I wanted to say. So yeah, I'm thinking about any other company that I can think of. Oh yes, if you want to do affiliate marketing properly, there are many traffic programs. So they're going to be programs where you pay every month to be able to get traffic to your offers, to your email list. Oftentimes, those programs have affiliate programs. And I love those ones because you can get paid by driving traffic to your offers, okay? Anyway, don't worry too much if it doesn't make sense. I don't want to make it too long. I'm now 24 minutes almost. I just wanted to give you some ideas. Hopefully you find it useful. Feel free to leave me any comments, what you think. Don't tell me about the pyramid because I'll get really annoyed. Only joking. I don't censor anybody, so you can tell me what you think. But those are 5 ideas. Freelancing, if you want to trade your skills for money. Dropshipping, if you want to really work hard, but make very good money. Or e-commerce, right? Trading, if you can control your mind and emotions and the roller coaster of not knowing where the price goes. And affiliate marketing, right? Find a product or a service. I'm sure nowadays you are using a product or a service you already love. Find out if there is a program, an affiliate program, and promote it, because you'll be happy and you'll be doing a service to other people. Now, I know Live Good, they have amazing products and an amazing price. How do I know? Because I take them myself. I love them. I don't have here my vegan vanilla protein. I love it. Absolutely love it. Probably my favorite product, which I take every morning or every afternoon, depending when I'm getting up or when I come from doing my exercise. Amazing product. I love it. So I'm happy to recommend it to my family, to friends, to whoever. When they say, where do you get these products from? Here. And even though I have to pay for the taxes and the shipping to come here to Spain, happy to spend that money. So only promote things that you're happy to promote. Think about people, like if they were a family member, right? If you wouldn't recommend something to a family member, don't recommend it to strangers, because that will backfire and karma is real. So treat people well, only recommend things that are going to benefit people's life. All right, I hope that makes sense. Thank you for watching. I hope you found it useful, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.